Hi, sweeties. How are you doing? Welcome to Naya Cimnanya, and thank you all so much for all the love and support. Hope you all are doing great. So, this video, I don't even know where to start from, but really, this is what people need to say because Donald Trump, I really don't know where he's coming from, but he has actually made it clear that he is coming with fire. I mean, if he eventually becomes the next president and all that, and mind you all, I want you all to know this regime is really going to be very tough. You all know that I am not supporting anyone. I am not supporting Donald Trump too. You all already know his slogan, let's make America great, which was never great for people that look like me. And he actually said that if he becomes the president, he's also going to help Israel to fight the terror and race, that they've been fighting. And I am asking, which one is terror and who are there? Have they been fighting? Which this have they been fighting aside from doing some certain things to innocent kids? Innocent kids. So he is saying that he is going to help them, give them more money, push them forward to continue what it has been going on. And where is he going to get the money that he will be giving to Israel? Absolutely. It is your money, the tax money that you paid that he will be using for all this. And he went further to say that he is going to deport a lot of people. And you know the people he's going to deport? Brown people. And that is mostly Arab and some of them. This is really crazy. Let's get it.
Oh, nothing. Happy Sunday. Happy Mother's Day. I'm just here to provide you with the words coming out of Donald Trump's own mouth, telling us exactly how he feels about Israel and what he plans to do should he become president of the United States.
Just think about this. This week he announced that he will withhold shipping weapons to Israel as they fight to eradicate Hamas terrorists in Gaza. No, it was shocking to hear it. Even while there are still American hostages being held by Hamas, and they're saying, oh, October 7th never happened. They say that. And Biden has fallen for it. Crooked Joe's action is one of the worst betrayals of an American ally in the history of our country. I support Israel's right to win its war on terror. Is that okay? I don't know. I don't know if that's good or bad politically. I don't care. You got to do what's right. It was a terrible attack. October 7th was a terrible attack. I don't know. It's probably bad politically, but I don't care. You have to do the right thing. When I'm president, we will not allow our colleges to be taken over by violent radicals. And if you come here from another country and try to bring jihadism or anti-Americanism or anti-Semitism to our campuses, we will immediately deport you. You'll be out of that school.
Just to be clear, that last part about deportation, yeah, he's talking to you, Muslims, Arabs, brown people. He's talking to you. He supports Israel because he has plans for the land that Israel is trying to steal. They're going to build beachfront property. Jared has already told us. And on that note, as a mother, I'm going to take myself out for breakfast. I do every Sunday anyway, but today I'll make it special.
Think about this. This week he announced that he will withhold shipping weapons to Israel as they fight to eradicate Hamas terrorists in Gaza. No, it was shocking to hear it. Even while there are still American hostages being held by Hamas, and they're saying, oh, October 7th never happened. They say that. And Biden has fallen for it. Crooked Joe's action is one of the worst betrayals of an American ally in the history of our country. I support Israel's right to win its war on terror. Is that okay? I don't know. I don't know if that's good or bad politically. I don't care. You got to do what's right. It was a terrible attack. October 7th was a terrible attack. I don't know. It's probably bad politically, but I don't care. You have to do. When I'm president, we will not allow our colleges to be taken over by violent radicals. And if you come here from another country and try to bring jihadism or anti-Americanism or anti-Semitism to our campuses, we will immediately deport you. You'll be out of that school.
For those of you who say you're not voting for Biden because of his stance with Israel and the Palestinians, know that this is your alternative, what you just heard. And believe me, I get it. Nobody's happy with Biden. I'm not happy with Biden. But the alternative is Donald Trump. Project 2025, Agenda 47. Not only does the Republican Party support homophobia, transphobia, systemic racism, they also support what you see happening to the Palestinians. Watch this clip from U.S. Congressman Brian Mast, who happens to be from my community.
Israel should go in there and kick the shit out of them. Just absolutely destroy them, their infrastructure, level anything that they touch. Clear enough?
Everything you hear from the Republican Party today is the language of extreme right-wing white Christian nationalism. As a Christian growing up, as a conservative growing up, as an undercover racist growing up, as a homophobic growing up, as a xenophobic growing up, I was taught all these things that the Republican Party continues to spew, such as Arabs and Palestinians are jihadists and terrorists. You hear them use this language all the time. The language of white supremacy is subtle, it is covert, and it's filled with dog whistles. But those who have an ear can hear it loud and clear. I come from this line of thinking, so I understand the thought process with that line of thinking. They'll say things like, just don't commit crime. He should have complied. 13% of the population commits 50% of all violent crime. Don't do the crime if you can't do the time. I don't care what your sexual preference is, just don't shove it down my throat. Go back to your shithole country. We will deport you. They're a bunch of jihadists and terrorists. You see, it's always under the guise of moral superiority. This is why they have the God complex. They justify all their hate and bigotry through their religious beliefs. And I encourage you to go read Project 2025, which was written by the Heritage Foundation. While you're at it, also read Agenda 47, which is a package of proposals put forward by Donald Trump, some of which include rounding up our homeless and putting them in internment camps, also getting rid of our secondary institutions and creating an American university where you can learn patriotism and how to pledge allegiance to a flag. I wish there was a better way, I really do. The two-party system sucks and has failed us time and again. But the hatred and bigotry coming from MAGA has to go.
So this is all I got from this. And trust me, this one is really very heavy. The fact that I don't know what is wrong with all these politicians. I am really confused how these people are still making up in their head that they are helping Israel fight Hamas. So who are they really fighting? Because I need to understand this. And I really do want the brown, okay, I know it's really going to affect a lot of people, if Trump, because he has really said it, he made it clear. This is not even his first time of saying it. And I am not even here to speak up for anybody or I am not supporting anybody, but the thing is that one person is of lesser evil than the other person. This mass deportation is really something he is going to do. And not just only that, I am not just a fan, and that is it. And if he is your candidate, it's also fine. But sometimes we really can do better by choosing the right people, because when we don't do the right thing, it ends up haunting us in the end. Because this politics is really a very crazy game. I'm trying to watch my words. It's really a very crazy game that if you do not get it right this time around, you have to wait for another 4 years to get it right. So this time around, I think we really can do better. It's really also great how they wake up and they are fighting people that are not fighting them. They keep making up things up in their head and then come out to tell us we're the fools, because all the money, the tax money that they've been sending to them, they are using it to fight innocent people, innocent kids. Innocent kids for how many months? And they still have the guts to tell us that they will take it to any length till whenever. But I am happy that Joe Biden is actually trying to do something, though it is coming late, because I know all of them, everybody wants that say, and they are working so hard to please people out there so that they can, he can also maintain his position, because that is what he's working so hard for. That's why he actually said that he is not going to send anything over to Israel if they decide to attack Rafah or something, But I am blaming him for not doing the right thing at the right time. But also, it is never late. He is now trying to do the right thing. So whichever one. See you all in my next video. Bye for now.